Welcome back to Average J Poker. It has been quite some time. We took a trip to Vegas. I'm sure a lot of you watched that half-hour video. I'm sure it was super riveting. Then we have been renovating a house and not been playing poker a lot, but we're back at it. So we've got a couple hands here that me and the old ball and chain are going to talk about, and then see what you guys think. But yeah, it is. I'm sure all my apt viewers will notice that I'm in a new room here because we just renovated this house. So Ciara's going to talk more about that because she loves that. So here we go. Let's get into the couple hands that we've played and see what she thinks. What?
We're trying to be famous here.
I'm trying to be famous. I don't want to be famous. All right, here we are.
What?
Welcome.
Ball and chain is here.
Ball and chain made it. All right. So as I said, we've been out for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this room. I'm sure you can see a lot of it behind me. This is a Ciara design. Man cave.
It was here last time on the video.
Well, that 30-minute video, I'm sure a lot of people put a lot of time into, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we're actually going to talk about a couple hands that we've actually played.
Mm-hmm.
This first one here is an interesting hand that's been on my mind for a while.
Did I play this hand?
No, this is my hand. This is actually in Bellagio for the cash game. I don't think I've talked to you about this hand yet.
You haven't.
But it's stuck in my craw for a while. It's just about the way I played the hand. So I wanted to get your opinion on it now that you're an expert poker player on how you would have played this hand.
Okay.
So I want to give you a few context clues to this. So you remember I played 5-10 at Bellagio, right? A bigger game, $1,500 buy-in game. Just so I've set it up for 5-10 here, but kind of take that out of your mind.
Did not know that. Okay, go.
Well, just take that out of your mind. It's like a normal 1-2 game, but just with more money. And another context, there's only 5 of us at the table here.
Okay.
That comes into play when we make our decisions here. There's only 5 of us at the table. All right? You're at this current time playing 1-3 somewhere else, remember? You're across the room. But all right, so here I am. Now, I set up the starting stacks for $1,500 because that's what I bought in for. But the guy I actually played against in this had like 5,000 in front of him. He had been, but I'm not smart enough to know how to change his stack size. But here we are. All right, so I've been playing for a while, basically folding everything. Right, I haven't got a hand yet. 5-handed. Here we are in the small blind. Right, small blind. Small blind. Pick up ace jack.
Okay.
All right, decent hand, especially 5-handed. Right, 5-handed ace jack.
I hate ace jack.
I hate ace jack too.
I hate ace jack so much.
But 5-handed, that's an above average hand. You know what I mean? 5-handed. All right, so here we go. 5-handed, goes around fold. All right, so our nemesis here makes it 35, which in this game has been the standard raise pre-flop, 35. All right, it comes to me, so we got an option here. What do you think? Ace jack, small blind. Do we just call and see a flop? I mean, I don't even hate folding here, just because you're in such bad position with ace jack. Or do we want to raise? What do you think here? What do you do first?
Okay. This guy, if it's a 5-10 game, he's just paying to see the flop. So he's wanting to catch a piece of it. He has something very minimal.
That's what I'm thinking too. I mean, he's not super strong. The guy's been pretty active so far. So I think my ace jack's probably better than whatever he has right now. I think about a 3-bet here. I think about raising, but I don't want to play the hand out of position the whole time, right? Let's say I 3-bet to 100 to 120, and then the flop comes like 10, 9, 2. I guess I continue, but I'm not happy with the spot I'm in. So I think I decide to call just to see what happens. See if I can get something here against a pretty aggressive, active player. So it's heads up going here. Voila! Voila, right?
You did not
Reflop trips.
Okay.
Reflop trips. In a great spot here, right? So, as I told you earlier, what do we do here? I have to act first here.
First thing on my mind is that guy has an ace. So he probably has the other ace. That's why.
You can see 3 aces right here. That's the first thing, is that he has an ace?
Yeah, like he has an ace 2.
Oh, wow, okay.
Something like an ace 3, like he wants to catch a piece of it. So that's already in my head. Or maybe as a king, he has an ace.
Even when you see 2 aces on the flop and you have an ace in your hand, there's literally only 1 ace in the deck. Okay, well, that's a way to think. All right, so what should I do? Check? Bet? What do you do?
I would check here.
Good job. Check. All right, so check. As I said, we're always doing in bad spots here to the pre-flop raiser. And he does a standard continuation bet, right? He would do this with, 7-8 suited, right? He would bet here. So, but we've got the goods. We've got the ace. All right? So, what do you do now? Face at 50. The pot's now about 130.
Now you're going to 3-bet here.
Yeah, no point in slow playing anymore. I just want to end this hand. He could have pocket 10s, jacks, queens, something like that. I just want to end it. I raise it to 200. All right? And I'm expecting a fold here. Expecting a fold. I'm not trying to slow play. I'm not trying to be sneaky. I just want to fold, win a hand. This is early in the session, right? I just want to win a hand, show that I had the trip aces, right? So I get some respect at the table and move on to the next one. But that's not what happens. He calls.
So already I'm like, he has the
complication now. Okay, that's what you're thinking?
That's what I think.
All right, let's see what happens. Queen on the turn. Not a huge fan of that card.
No.
Because what I was thinking at the time is like, he might have pocket queens, because he raised pre-flop, might have pocket queens.
But he would have raised it a little bit bigger than that if you
that was the standard. That was the standard. That was the standard. I wouldn't have raised that different. But I was like, he has jacks, queens, kings, maybe 10s. And he, he just wants to see if I'm pushing him around here for 200. Because he had a huge stack at that point. So Queen comes and like, well, I don't love that card.
No flush here.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. So I want to continue. I'm done. I just want this hand to be over. So I bet out 300. Okay. Now I've taken the lead in this hand.
Right.
Now I'm betting out 300. Guy just calls me again.
Why did you do that though?
Because
Why did he take the lead on that?
Because he bet 50. I raised him to 200, right? Now I own the hand. Now I'm the bet leader in this hand. And so he called my 200. And so I'm like, okay, he just wanted to see if I would back down on the next street. Like if he called the 200, let's say he's got pocket kings, right? He calls 200 with his pocket kings just to see if I would check the flop. Or check the turn, check the turn. Because he's pocket kings may be good here. If I have pocket 9s, 10s, jacks, something like that. So I expected him to fold to this too, the $300 bet. But he calls. So I'm like, man.
You guys probably have the same exact.
He's sticky.
You guys have the same hand, I'm telling you.
So here we go to the river, and it's a king. It's a king, right? Okay. Hate that run out. I remember thinking, God, that's a horrible run out, right? If he had queens, if he had kings, he had a full house. He's got queens full or kings full.
Oh my God.
Hate that run out. So I'm pretty sick at this point. I'm like, hopefully he's got jacks. That's the best hand I can hope for. Or like what you said, like ace 2 or something. Yeah. That's it. That's all I can.
Oh my God.
And then we're chopping for that, right?
What does he have?
So then I check at the end, right? I check. And it goes to him. He goes on. Oh, does it show that? I don't know if it shows that. There it is. Yep, all in. What do you do? Tough spot, right? 10. Tough spot.
He has Jack 10.
He could have. I mean, Jack 10's. Why would he call the flop with Jack 10?
That's true.
That's a tough read right there. Jack 10
Maybe it was a Jack 10 suited.
But what? There's no suit on the board, no nothing. Why would he stick around for? Why would he stick around for over $500 with nothing?
I mean, he has the ace. I'm telling you.
Okay, he's got the ace, But do I have him beat then? I mean, if he has an ace, let's say he has ace 2, we're chopping, right?
Yeah.
We both have 3 aces, king, queen suited. So that's a good bet on his part because now I'm calling just to chop the pot. I'm not winning anymore.
What are you doing here?
If he's got queens, if he's got kings, I'm dead. He's got a full house, right?
Right.
I don't know. I'm pissed. I'm not in a good spot. I was super happy earlier, but now I'm not in a good spot. This guy put me in a bad spot. Good play on his part, right? I'm conflicted. Conflicted. Looking back now, I should have.
What do you have? You had a full house.
But I called. Let's see what he's got.
What does he have?
He had ace king.
Oh my god! Okay.
He had me crushed the whole time. But he played it really well.
He did not have you crushed. Well, I mean, with the king, he did.
Crushed the whole time. I was dead from the start. But he played it so well, I never even thought about that. But I would have been a lot more comfortable. The run out kind of hurt him more than it hurt me. Because the run out, I could have got away with it. I could have folded, right? I should have folded. I could have folded. That's why it's been sticking in my craw this whole time, because I could have folded it. But I called it off, and I got stacked off right there.
I think it was a good. I think I would have played it the same. I wouldn't have done anything.
You can't get away from it. I could have got away from it.
I think it was just bad luck, honestly.
Bad luck. It's definitely bad luck. But I could have got away from it. You know, that's what really. It just makes me mad. Makes me mad. I could have got away from it.
Is this the theme? Bad luck?
No. The next hand is interesting.
My hand?
Your hand. I don't even know if you remember this hand, but
was it?
I guess we're gonna have to find out, huh?